Tommy Schmuck, men's basketball.
My name is Alex Gersetter, and I'm on the men's soccer team here.
I'm Lauren Ruth, and I'm on the women's basketball team.
I kind of just pursued basketball from an early age. I tried out like all sports, but I easily fell in love to basketball, and then just kind of started it, whether it was going through different trainers or just working on myself, and then going to a high school pretty much basically just for their basketball program, and then being able to get an opportunity to play here kind of got me here.
My parents and my softball coaches, along with all the other coaches that I had in high school, have definitely helped me get to where I am today. My dad pushed me a lot in sports. My mom was there for academics, and just overall, all of my coaches have helped me to get to where I am today.
I got to where I am today from a recruiter. He reached out to me and basically told me that he wanted to spread his business. He's from Europe and England. He wanted to spread his business to the United States. So he offered his business to me for free at the time, and a bunch of schools ended up reaching out to me through him. Findlay was somewhat close to me. I'm from Michigan. It was only about 2 hours away, and Findlay seemed like a good fit, so that's how I ended up here.
So I came to the University of Findlay because my sophomore year of college, I went to a school called St. Joseph's in Indiana, and it ended up closing down very last minute. So I got put on the NCAA watch list, and Findlay's coach reached out to me, and I came on a visit, loved it, and from there on, it's history. I accepted an offer from here, so.
In high school, I lost a really close friend my junior year, and it was right before softball season. So I went into softball season really unsure of how I was going to get through, but I guess that loss has really helped me to realize why I play the sport that I do. And speaking of my coach earlier, who has influenced me, he has definitely been there, and he was there for me during that time, so he really helped me with the spiritual aspect of it and helped me to push through softball and realize who I was dedicating that season for, and that has definitely helped me be where I am today.
I would say I wasn't very, being undersized, it's kind of hard to get looked at, so just kind of playing more tougher and just harder at all times got me here.
Some challenges that I've gone through. Once I got here, I blew out my knee my freshman year, so I had to miss a year of that. That was recovery. Deciding what I wanted to do with my life academically was a bit of a challenge, but once I figured that out, Findlay seemed like a good fit. That was more in high school. That was a struggle with that. I've really not had too many injuries other than when I blew out my knee, so.
Like I said, my school closed down in the middle of our season. We didn't have a lot of time to find another school or really go on any visits. I only went on 2, so it wasn't very many. Came to Findlay, loved it, accepted the offer. When I got here, I played in about 6 games and ended up tearing my ACL, so that was the end of my junior season. I did therapy for 6-7 months and came back ready to go. So it was a hard time, lots of therapy, but it all worked out.
I would say that my dad has a big influence on me in this aspect because he was always pushing me to go out there and give my best and put the time in so that I could be where I am today with softball and anything really in general. Another person would be my softball coach again because he was always there for the faith aspect, and he pushed me to be where I am today and always reminded me of the good things in sports.
I would say my dad has. He's kind of been there through it all, like AAU tournaments, me traveling. So we were going on this tournament to Vegas, and he was our coach, and he woke up with just like an awful pain in himself. Like he couldn't even walk. And we didn't know what it was. And like he said he was in the worst pain, but he still managed to go on the trip, spend the time with me. Because if he didn't go, I wasn't going. And that was like a big, opportunity for me to be looked at and stuff. Like Findlay coaches were going there and whatnot. and he just kind of toughened up and just went through it, even if he was miserable the whole plane ride. So it just kind of like, he does things more for other people than for yourself.
My mom and dad probably share that title. If I had to pick, I'd probably say my dad. He went to Ashland. He played football there, so we had a lot of experience with college athletics. And when I need something, I reach out to both of them. They keep me strong. They keep me going. I came back. I had a very strong support group. My family supported me. My teammates, my friends, my coach was there for me through it all. I had the athletic training staff here I'm pretty close with. I've been with them just about every day because of all my injuries and nicks. But basically just trying to stay positive about everything and having a positive support group around you helps a lot.
I would say my dad, because he's been my coach growing up since I was little and through every sport. So him and I had a lot of time spent together. When I was traveling for AAU, he was always the one to go with me. So lots of long car rides with lectures and lessons, always pushing me to be my best. And yeah, he's always just been there for me through everything. So.
Thank you for taking your time to work on me when you could have been working on yourself.
If I could say anything to my dad, I would say thank you, because he has definitely been the biggest part of sports and my life in whole, and he doesn't realize like how much he has impacted me, not just in the sports aspect, but pushing myself in anything that I do. And if I were to say thank you to my softball coach, I would say thank you for giving me my best friend, because his daughter is my best friend from high school, and both of them have shown me like how big my faith can help in my life.
I just thank them for everything they've done for me. They've been, if I could be half the parent that they were to me, I know I've done a pretty good job.
That he is the best coach and dad I could ever ask for. I'm so happy he pushed me even when I didn't know the reason sometimes, because it's made me stronger and a better person. Yeah, he's my best friend, so